Hello friends, you are watching This is Awesome Videos, and today we are going to start one from this chapter all and over one or two questions regularly frequently asked in JEE mains and advanced. Okay, so we are going from the basic up to the toughest question of this type of questions, okay, of this chapter. Let's start from the basic. This basics we studied in 9th and 10th standard, and okay, so we are going to cover this today. The very basic thing, the equation of the basic equation of the quadratic equation, general form, that is general form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where x represent as unknown, that is variable, and a, b, c are the constant. And please note down here, a must not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, then it becomes linear equation, that is bx plus c. B or c can be 0, but a can't be 0. Here a cannot be 0, and a, b, c are the constants. Okay, so this is the general form of the quadratic equation. Okay, now for the solution of quadratic equation, we all know that quadratic equation has two roots, because the maximum power of x is 2, so quadratic equation has two roots. Now for the finding the roots, there are various methods, but this is the basic method, that is by discriminant. Okay, so discriminant in the quadratic equation defined as d is equal to b square minus 4ac. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. If we know the d, then we can find the roots, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of d upon 2a, minus b plus or minus square root of d upon 2a. By knowing the value of discriminant, we can conclude many conclusions. Many conclusion can be drawn by knowing just the value of d. What are that conclusion? Let's see. If discriminant is less than 0, then the roots are complex. Please note down this point. This is very important point, and this is going to be asked in many exams. If the roots are complex, then they are must in conjugate forms. Okay, they are must in conjugate form, because if the one root is complex, then the other root must be conjugate of it. So if we know the one root, we automatically come to know the another one. Okay, and if d is equal to 0, then the roots are then it makes a perfect square, so root are same roots, then multiplicity of is 2, that means one real root. That type of equation like x minus 2 whole square, so here x is equal to 2, x minus 2 whole square is also a quadratic equation, but it has only one root, that is 2, and that is repeated 2 times, so its multiplicity is 2. And if d greater than 0, then it is what, two distinct roots, that is real roots. Okay, if d greater than 0, these are the main important things about discriminant. If we know the discriminant, we are come to this conclusions. Okay, and then one more thing, if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then if we common out the a, then it comes x square plus b by a into x plus c by a is equal to 0. The b by a and c by a terms are very important. If the alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation, then the sum addition of the roots a alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and the multiplication alpha into beta is equal to c by a. Okay, so this is also very important thing. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta is equal to c by a. We are going to use this thing in the numerical. Okay, so this is the very basic things. We all know this from the 10th standard. Now let's see the sum on this basic stuff only. Okay, this is the first one. This is asked in JEE 2013. If the equations x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 and ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a, b, c belongs to R, have a common root, both have common root, then a gem b gem c is what ratio they possess. So x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then if we find the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, we get 2 square minus 4 into 1 into 3, that is any value, that is 4 minus 12, that is minus 8, so it's less than 0. We all know that it's less than 0. So both roots are complex. Okay, so if the both roots are complex, they arrive in the conjugate form, and they say that the roots are common. roots are common. Okay, so if the roots are common and they are in conjugate form, then the ratio of coefficient must be same. So here a gem 1, so here ratio of coefficient of two equations must be same. So a upon 1, b upon 2 and c upon 3 are equal. That is a gem b gem c is 1 gem 2 gem 3. That is answer option number 1 is my right option. Okay, so this is very easy stuff. Okay, very easy question. Let's see one more numerical. So this question is asked in January 2014. If alpha and beta are the roots of equation px square plus qx plus r is equal to 0, c p must be not equal to 0. If pq are in AP that is arithmetic progression. We know the formula, we know the basics of arithmetic progression. If you don't know that, please watch the topic lecture of my videos. Okay, and 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta is equal to 4. Then find the value of mod of alpha minus beta. Okay, so first of all start from the basic. If pq are in AP, then we know that 2q is equal to p plus r. 2q is equal to p plus r. Okay, so we all know that 2q is equal to p plus r. 2q is equal to p plus r. That is equation number 1. If the alpha and beta are roots of this equation, and we all know this also, if alpha and beta are roots, then alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by alpha into beta is equal to c by using that formula. Okay, alpha plus beta is equal to minus q by p, alpha into beta is equal to r by p. Okay, we also know that these things. Now one more equation we have this 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta is equal to 4. So let's take LCM. 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta is equal to 4. So alpha plus beta is equal to 4 alpha beta. Now alpha plus beta is equal to minus q by p, alpha into beta is equal to r by p. So what we have pp gets cancelled out. We have q is equal to q by r is equal to minus 4. So we have equation number 2 as q by r is equal to minus 4. So q by r from 1 and 2 we get, see here we have equation 1 as 2q is equal to p plus r, and we have q by r is equal to minus 4. So substitute q is equal to minus 4r here. Substitute q is equal to minus 4r here, and we get what we get, minus 8r is equal to p plus r. So we get p by r is equal to minus 9. P by r is equal to minus 9. Mark it as number 3. Now what we have to found mod of alpha minus beta. Now please note that mod of alpha minus beta is equal to, let's suppose it's a square root of alpha minus beta whole square, correct? Because square root and square gets cancelled out and we have mod. So it's a square root of alpha minus beta whole square. Now if alpha minus beta whole square, square root of alpha minus beta whole square, we can write alpha minus beta whole square as alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. How? Because it comes out like this, alpha square plus 2 alpha beta plus beta square minus 4 alpha beta. So it's also alpha square minus 2 alpha beta plus beta square, that is alpha minus beta whole square. Okay, now we all know the alpha plus beta whole square. What is the value of alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus q by p. Just put here, we know alpha into beta is equal to r by p. Just put it down here. So it's q square by p square plus 4r by p. Now we all know the value of q by, we all know the basics, we all know the formulas. So here p by r is equal to minus 9. So it comes out like this, 4 by 9. Okay, so it is 4 by 9 p by r. Okay, and then what is q by p? We have to find the ratio of q by p. We can find that ratio by dividing this two. If we divide this two, r gets cancelled out and q by p comes out as 4 by 9. So 4 by 9 whole square, that is 16 by 81. 4 by 9 whole square, that is 16 by 81. And here 4r by p, so that is 4 by 9. Okay, the minus multiplies plus. Okay, so minus plus, and we just have to simplify this. Take LCM as 81. So it's 16 plus, here multiply by 9, 16 plus 36, and the answer is 2 root 13 by 9. Very simple thing. Okay, so answer option number 4 is my right option, 2 root 13 by 9. Okay, so this is the basic video, and see from the basis, from the very basic thing, the question can be asked in JEE. Okay, so we are going to cover more 2 to 3 videos on the quadratic equation. So keep watching and solve the problems. If you have any query, ask me in comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.